morning. I'm back with more arts and crafts stuff. Because that's what Saturday is. Yeah, I'm just gonna change the camera. Oops. No, it doesn't want to go. That works. That works just fine. Okay. Ready to go, I think. Like cat hair. It's always cat hair everywhere. Yes, I'm going to continue with the box I was making last time. I bought this little box to put shit in. And I bought some more wool. Because I didn't like how this green was. It doesn't show very well on camera, exact colors, but yeah, the green just wasn't doing it for me, so I bought a different green. But I'll fix this one another time. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with the longer piece. And I need my colors. Stuff right here. You stay there for now. Okay. Oh, where are the pinks caught? Okay, starting with red. Yeah, this is the green that I bought. It's a bit lighter and it'll match. It'll go a lot better with the colors that I have, so a lot of green. Okay, put these here, don't need them right now. Okay. Oops. Just toss that over there. Hey, Red Mosquito! How's it going? Nice to see you again. Yes, happy Saturday to you as well. I'm gonna pull out my needle. No. Got my sunglasses. Hey, Hydraulic! Thank you for the follow, by the way. Wasn't live when you did, but hello, hello. How's it going? Nice. Yes, D3 is awesome. Oh yeah. ASMR? No. Nope, that's not for me. Just keep it there. But thank you for saying I have a nice voice. People say that a lot. I don't believe it, but yeah. Okay. Let's continue. This red looks so orange on camera. It's kind of funny. It's actually a really bright red. Mine's been good. Little uneventful. Got some writing done today. Got a chapter done, which is awesome. I'm about 1/4 of the way through with doing the first draft of my book, so that was pretty awesome. And then I played some games with some friends. You're playing Don't Starve. It's pretty fun. Okay. Well, now that I have the pattern, I can actually start. I'll do that little piece that I have to do red later. Yeah. So let's see. I have to start the red at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Right, 1. Oh yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm good. How's your Saturday been? And Hydraulic, do you listen to a lot of ASMR? Work. Yeah, I get that. Really sucks working on weekends though, that's for sure. You got home an hour ago? Wow. Damn. No, not that much. That's cool. I've never really listened to ASMR myself. Like, I've seen the odd video or like other YouTubers talking about it and stuff like that, but not really something I would ever find myself watching. But each their own. Okay. That's cool. It's actually kind of funny then that you don't really listen to ASMR then, considering you like voices. Because there are like ASMRs that do like kind of like role playing, right? Where they pretend to be whoever, and like I'm pretty sure one of the videos I saw talking about ASMR, they were talking about someone who was doing like pretending they were in like a barber shop or something like that, and they were like giving you a shave or something, which was interesting. Like you could totally like roleplay it. No, I can't do that. There's like a skill when it comes to ASMR. And I don't think I'm good at like improving stuff, or even if I wrote a script I wouldn't like remember it, so like I don't think that would work for me. Oh, my foot was falling asleep. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't have a beard, so like how would I know about like what to talk about when shaving one? Is that what they say in barbershops? Very fancy. Right, it's a premium establishment, if you're saying that. Hairdresser. Yeah, but like even then, it's like not much. Well, at least when I go to the hairdresser, not much talking happens because I don't talk a lot when I go. I'm not like a talkative person in general, funnily enough. So like, I don't do social situations. So like, I don't talk when I go to the hairdresser. Talk about my trinket box. There's not much to say. Like, so I really don't know how I could do that. Actually, I could probably use that for the top piece up here. I mean, my books like are 18 plus adult content, so like I don't want to get myself like banned from Twitch. So the bracelet keeps hitting my desk. There you go. Nope, still doing it. Okay, Twilight is not a paranormal romance. I mean, kind of is, but when you talk paranormal romance, Twilight is not in that genre. Twilight technically is just a young adult teen thing, okay? Because when you say paranormal romance, that's like an adult genre. So like... Six more levels till 70. Yes, Red Mosquito. Oh yeah, keep going. Hey Thane, my mod. What's up? It's not exactly erotica, but like, whereas young adult novels will like fade to black or like cut the scene when there's sexual stuff going on, a lot of, you know, adult romance novels, they just do it. So that's what I write. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 6 there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which, hey, if you're interested in paranormal romance, please pick up one of my books. It's available on Amazon and Kindle. Kindle, it's free. Just saying. Aw. Please do. I think they're really good books, so I mean... If you do read them, I hope you enjoy them. The best one? That's hard to say. They're all... they're all my babies. Really hard to say. I can't even like... Yes, please do. You know, I had a fun time writing them, so I just hope people have a fun time reading them, you know? That's all. And they're pretty short, relatively. They're not like the size of full-length novels, so they're nice fast reads too. read at whatever pace you're comfortable with. I just hit my monitor. Okay, I didn't knock it over, so that's all that matters. Fair enough, Red Mosquito, fair enough. You read manga as well, or just comics? Like Marvel, DC, stuff like that. Ooh, nice. Yes, there are some webcomics I'm addicted to at the moment as well. People are just so freaking talented, man. Some of the artists that you can find doing webcomics, crazy talented. Ooh, what class are you playing on D3, by the way? Are you trying to get to 70? Oh, snap. Thane with the contribution. For anyone who doesn't know, you can contribute your channel points to a scary game. And so once we hit the goal, you guys can choose what scary game I play, and I'll have my webcam on when I do it. It's audience choice. So if you'd like to, if you're interested in contributing your points, go right ahead. Demon Hunter? Nice. Gone Home? No, I have not played Gone Home. It sounds familiar though. Like maybe I've seen someone play it? It sounds very familiar. I probably know what it is if I look it up. But no, I haven't played it for sure. Yeah? I can look it up and, like, look it up on, like, Steam. I'm assuming it's on Steam. And just see what, like, the description of it is. Unless it's the one I'm thinking of. On Steam? Yes, you can. You can post links. Leveling is so slow. Yes, I hear that, Red Mosquito. You're starting over from, like, scratch. That's why I don't do seasons. I can't be bothered. Okay. Let's see. Gone Home? I might know what this is. I think I do know what Gone Home is. think I have seen it before. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've seen like a playthrough of it on YouTube like a long time ago. Yeah. Definitely an interesting game from what I remember of it. It'd be cool to play it, for sure. You made it yesterday. And you're already almost 70? Damn. I couldn't... I started a Necromancer from scratch last week when I played Diablo, and I got to, what, level 20 something before I just gave up because I just couldn't. I got so bored. I honestly don't know how I have so many level 70 characters. Probably was just like playing with my cousin back in the day. When we were just like really into D3. Just doing it over again. It's so hard being like super strong on like my wizard and then starting off with like nothing on another character. Oh yeah? Nice. Okay. That orange is done. I hear my cats outside my room. They're fighting a little bit. Like play fighting. Let me do this red that's up here. I'm gonna have to take pictures of all this when I'm done because the colors do not show very well on this camera. So I'll definitely take pictures and like post it in like my Discord and stuff. I can show it off a bit better. But it'll take a while before it's done. I got the 4 sides to do, and then I'm doing raindrops in the colors of the asexual flag and the pansexual flag. It'll just take a bit of time to get it all done. Okay, next color, yellow. I got this big boy. This big bundle of yellow. I'm gonna have to redo my nails at some point. Like my one nail is kind of splitting on the side and it's like catching on everything and it's super annoying. So, and they're getting kind of long, it's making hard to type on the computer. So, maybe next week I'll redo my nails and cut them so they're a little, not too much shorter. I do like them kind of long, but yeah. I don't know if I'll do that on stream like I did for this time, but yeah. We'll see. Okay, yellow time. Oops. this one has to start 3 down over. Here. Kind of nice having one side done already so I can just like follow the pattern. I did like sketch it out so I know what I'm doing, but still nice knowing exactly where all the colors go. I think I cut this way too long, but that's fine. Wait, no, I did do that wrong. Ah, yeah, okay, I see what I did. Yeah, oops. Backtrack. No, I did 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to go 4 and over. That's why. I mean, it was. It was very sloppy. 3, 4 and over. There we go. Luckily, mistakes are easily. Wait, I should catch this. Mistakes are easily redeemable. So, especially if you're making something like that you created, you can do whatever you want. Make mistakes. Who cares? Have fun. 2, 3, 4, and over. There we go. Yeah, this piece is way too long, but that's fine. I'm getting caught up in itself a little bit. That's okay. Nothing I can't handle. I've been doing like, so this is plastic canvas, and I've been sewing with it for like many years. My mom started doing it, so she, when she was younger, probably in her 20s actually, when I was just a baby, she would buy, oh, I shouldn't have done that, oops. She would buy books that basically shows you different patterns and things you can make with this material. And they were mostly just all like tissue box covers. And so she would make them and she would sell them to like her friends or people in her bowling league and stuff like that. And then over the years, I kind of got into it and I started like just doing my own shit with it. The patterns I learned, like how I'm doing like the diagonal pattern and stuff, I learned stuff like that from the books, and then I kind of just do my own thing with it. And you can make up your own patterns and stuff like that. That's why like arts and crafts are like so fun. You could like, you're only limited really by like your own imagination. And obviously like some stuff requires skill, but a lot of stuff you can kind of learn, you know? And then as long as you know, as long as you tell yourself it doesn't gotta be perfect. There are definitely things that I've like made mistakes on in like doing crafting and stuff, especially resin crafts, which is something I've just started like a few months ago for the first time. I definitely made a lot of mistakes, but I don't care. The pieces still look relatively nice, and only I know the mistakes that were made, so. And the pieces I make are just for me, like this box. It's not like I'm making it for anyone, so. Although, this past Christmas, I did make a bunch of keychains for like every member of my family using resin art. And all the pets in the family, because I put like everyone's names on each individual keychain that I made, plus all the pet names, so like there's quite a bit. was very fun. And that was everyone's Christmas gift this year. Okay, that yellow's done. It's fun to like make gifts for people, or even not even like for like a holiday either. Just to, like make things for people, I find is very fun. Especially if I can personalize it some way by like putting their name on it, or maybe like using their favorite colors or something like that. What about Steve? That Steve guy. No. Like, as I've told you before, he's like a distant relative, my third cousin. And so like I don't see him on the holidays. So like he wasn't included in my projects. Because like I was probably never gonna see him to give it to him, so and I was already making like so many for my immediate family. So Steve didn't get anything. I know. Look, if I happen to see him at some point, I'll make him something, okay? Look, when the world gets better and the anime convention happens next year, then maybe I'll see him at the anime convention and I'll make him something nice, okay? Does that appease you? I can make you something too if you want and mail it to you. If you'd like. Although I'm very tempted to like make something for like Doc and Izzy. Cause like we're the scaredy frozen moist gang, you know? I want to make something for my gang members. If I get inspired by an idea, maybe I'll make like Christmas gifts or something. Yeah, maybe I'll make Christmas gifts for Doc and Izzy. And I'll probably do for you too, so like... Probably Kalita as well then. Cause yeah. You're not officially part of the gang, but you're there. you're like the side quest to the gang. And then, you know, wouldn't it be nice to make something for Izzy and Doc and not for, you know, yourself and Kalita? But we'll see. No promises. Only if an idea hits me will I actually do it, so... Last year's project for my family took like so long to do. There was just so many. So we'll see. Look, Steve's gift is being related to me, okay? That's his gift, okay? You should feel privileged to be related to me. That sounds... Can you imagine if I really thought shit like that? That's like terrible. That's his curse. Oh my god. Oh, that's deep guy. He's solidly okay. I would even say he's among the coolest of my family members. Considering he's also into anime and plays video games. That's all you need. Look, I can't be like mean to him all the time. Exactly. And then on his birthday, I'm nice to him. And like, I don't send ninja assassins after him on his birthday. That's our agreement. He doesn't send them on mine, I don't send them on his. But any other time of the year, assassin ninja assassins, all time. Oops, don't get caught. I don't even know which one of us started the whole ninja assassin thing. But it's a thing now between us. Probably Steve. Are ninjas primarily like a Japanese culture thing? Like, generally I'm curious. Because like I know I see them a lot in like anime, that's where I experience that. But is it Japanese specific? Yeah? Okay. Then it was definitely Steve, because Steve is half Japanese, so like... So yeah, it's definitely Steve who started it then. They're from his culture, so... No! He's not a weeb. I don't think so. I don't think he can be defined as a weeb. Although what's funny is like, so like I said, he's half Japanese, right? So he definitely like takes after that side of the family way more. So whenever, you know, he's introduced me to like his friends and stuff like that, he'll introduce me as his cousin, and like the look people like will give us, like as if we're lying to them because we don't look like we're related, it's the best. It like makes our day every time. Yes, I'm definitely glad I bought this green. Way better than the other ones. I'm gonna have to replace the green that I've used there on the first panel, because this one definitely fits a lot better. The other green is a bit too much. I didn't have a better green in my stash, so yeah. Even though I don't like going outside, it was necessary for this. Some things, especially like arts and craft items, sometimes you kind of need to see it with like your own eyes and not buy it online, especially if it's something to do with like color, like wool is. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I've been debating whether or not I want to make a top for this box that I'm making, this little trinket thing. I don't know. I guess I'll see when it's done and I'll put together if I want to make a top. Or if I'll just leave it an open box. Okay. Yeah. This green is much lighter. Especially because my blue, purple, and pink are like super light. So. And there he is, the Steve, contributing to the scary game. Let's go. Yeah. Well, yeah, it just depends on if I want to make a top when I'm done. Or if I want to move on to a different project, because I have lots of ideas that I'd love to do on stream. Yeah. I was telling them all about the ninja assassins that we send after each other. I didn't shaft him. That's not... I don't see him on holidays, so how was I gonna give him anything? Oh my god. Actually, I can show off the keychains I made at some point. Because, like, I made some for, like, my mom and, like I said, I did for all the pets, so I have, like, for my cats, too. So I can show off what I made for everyone in the family. Yeah. I know I could have mailed it to, like, Steve and whatever, but, like... I know, but, like, if I would have made one for Steve, I would have had to made one for, like... everybody in his family too, because I couldn't just make one for him and not make one for like his mom and his dad and the other cousins and shit. And I already had to make so many. It takes a long time to make resin art stuff. Because we live far and like neither of us drive. We're both also super lazy, so like I mean, the anime convention was really the one time we ever saw each other for the most part. I used to go over to like one of his friends' place and we would all hang out, but like, yeah. Don't worry. If AN is open next year, we'll go. We'll hang out. We'll do the whole hotel thing. We'll chill. Need more green. It's anime Anime North is the one that we tend to go to. I've been to the other one you mentioned, like the Fan Expo one, but it's not just anime, that one, the one that's in like downtown Toronto. It's like also movies and TV shows and like sports they added to it. So it's like a fan expo, not just like an anime convention. Whereas Anime North is anime convention and manga, and they do, there is some gaming stuff too, but like it's primarily anime. Yeah. Yeah. It was the one that was downtown. Yeah. I went there a couple times. I didn't really care for it. I prefer the atmosphere at Anime North a lot more. And also it not being downtown is just, like, I love downtown, but I feel like there's more room to like wander around at Anime North than at CN Anime or the Fan Expo one. No. I mean, we party in our hotel room because we always bring drinks. Good times, man. Oh my god, Steve, do you remember when I think it was Ed who like invented some drinks, or Jake or someone? It was the blue Gatorade mixed with pink schnapps. And then there was the Kraken black rum mixed with root beer. So good. Tequila's pretty good. Like, tequila's alright. I'm not like into the hard liquors, and that's a hard liquor to me. Especially in my old age. I can't do it. Just give me my Mike's hard coolers and I'm good. Yeah, we had some fun times, especially because like we'd go up on the Thursday and like the con didn't start till like Friday, so like Thursday was just all drinking. Yeah, the con didn't start till like Friday, like at 4 or 5 p.m, so like we went hard on Thursdays. Oh really? Oh, that's so funny. I mean, we're talking, this was, God, when was the last time I went to a convention? It's definitely been a few years since I've gone to AN. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. God, I miss cosplaying and just taking pictures of other cosplayers and stuff. Just fun. I just love the atmosphere at Anime North. Super chill, super fun. People are like really nice and everything. Even the staff is pretty cool. All the vendors. Just nice vibes, you know? Everyone just like coming together because they're all a fan of like the same thing, and hang out, chill, make friends. I mean, I don't know about the underage drinking part. Probably, let's be honest. I mean, it's not like you're being checked when you go into the hotel. You kind of just sneak that shit in, so. Okay, blue now. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of parties and drinking that would go on at the hotel. I think there was like one time, I can't remember if it was like the same floor or something. I can't remember how I heard this story, but there was one year when like some just like normal people, like not part of the convention, were staying at the hotel, and like just like I think they were like complaining about the partying and drinking that was going on. Because, you know, they didn't understand this is a convention. This is kind of what we do at the convention. So yeah, just the thought of like just normal people just like at the hotel having to like deal with like all of us partying drunk anime fans and giving us like looks because we were in cosplay in the elevator. Good times, good times. Oh, karaoke. I've never, okay, no, I've been to a karaoke event twice in my life, and I've actually sung on one occasion. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but it happened. The thing. It was in a different country, so I probably didn't give a shit as much. And I was really young, so... I mean, if you mean that, like, we all have, like, bones and blood and veins inside on the inside, sure, yeah, we're all the same. We're just like them. You know what? Yep. Just we wear costumes. Pretty much, yeah. I guess it was just like frat parties. Just we were in cosplay. But it's always funny, like... yeah, that makes sense. It's always funny though, people who are driving by that area, because it's a pretty like populated area for like cars and stuff because it's close to the airport. But just like seeing all the drivers in their cars looking at us in our cosplays. Really fun. Especially when there's like a horde of us crossing at the light, and then we take forever and the light's changing, but we still cross. Or the few people who like don't cross at the light and jaywalk. Tisk tisk. Bad people, don't jaywalk. Very dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. So many people like will just run across when they're not supposed to, or like when the timer to cross is at like 10 seconds or some shit. Like, dudes, just like wait till the light like goes back around. Walk when you're supposed to, but so many people don't. And yeah, it's bad. Although there's always like 4 or 5 ice cream trucks at the convention, which is awesome. Always get slushies. They're so good. Cause like it's at the Anime North is like at the end of May. And it's usually like pretty hot weather. So it's really good that there's like 4 or 5 ice cream trucks. And that all the buildings are like AC'd. It's cool. At least the hotel is, in any case. Yeah, I'm definitely inviting all of you guys, members of the Scaredy Frozen Moist gang, and plus to come to Anime North next year. And then Thane, you can meet Steve, your favorite person in the whole world. Okay, Steve's your second favorite. So Steve's not number 1 anymore. I mean, is it really aggravating if I'm just playing into it? If it's all just a show? That blue's done. Okay, this side. Oh, I actually wanted to mention this to you. That website that you gave me with like all the anime and cartoons and stuff on it that you can watch. There was one very specific anime that I wanted to watch, and all they had was dub of it. They didn't have it subtitled. And it makes me really sad. Like, what the hell? How could they have it dubbed but not subbed? And this is one of those times when the dubbed is just not that great. I have it on DVD, so it's not like a terrible thing, because of course it's a love of the anime. It doesn't have a Japanese name. It's AKB0048. It's just known by one name. But there's only the dub of it. It's super sad. Pretty good anime. Really fun. It's like set in a world where like entertainment, like singing and performing and dancing and all that stuff is like banned. So like pop idols, they're all like banned by like the government, and it's a sci-fi, so it's set in like the future. And there are some planets where, you know, it's okay, entertainment is fine, but there's some where entertainment is completely banned, right? Then you have these girls who are called AKB0048, which are modeled after the actual pop band AKB48. And so they go around to the planets that have the entertainment band and they perform. However, because, you know, it's going against the government or whatever, they're often attacked by mechas and stuff like that. So while they're performing, doing their songs, they're like fighting mechs and stuff like that. So it's really cool. And all the songs in it are AKB48 songs. And it's just a really fun anime. It gets like surprisingly emotional at some parts. Like it's solidly really good. And I'm like dying to cosplay some characters from it, but a bit tricky because I don't make my cosplay, so I'd have to like find them and buy them. But yeah. It's a pretty fun anime. It's got 2 seasons, so like 26 episodes. was really actually excited to see on that site, Duckman. I remember watching that on TV when I was younger and like not really getting it because it's definitely like an adult cartoon. But like I really want to rewatch it now that I am older and probably more along the lines of the demographic or audience that it's for. So like, yeah, now I can finally like watch it. You know if it's terrible. What, Duckman? Have you watched it? Like, have you seen it like when you were younger as well? You remember it being terrible. I don't really. I remember, like, I do remember liking some episodes of it and finding it interesting. But like I said, I don't really remember it too well because like I said, I don't think it was for me at that age, right? You can remember one episode? I can remember some bits and pieces of episodes. But what's the one you remember? I remember the, like, crazily enough, I remember the plot twist at like the end of this season or series, I should say, because it got canceled. Which sucks because like that plot twist, it sucks that they like never continued. Okay, I don't know that one. That's not one of the ones I remember. Ooh, this blue is done. A bit too short. Okay. Yeah, the green fits a lot better. So I'm glad I found it. Purple time. But yeah, I'm curious to see if it's one of those shows that I remember as a kid, see if it's any good now. It's like some anime I used to watch back in the day versus watching it now. Like Cardcaptors? Cardcaptors like still holds up today. Cardcaptor Sakura. Like Cardcaptors still holds up. I haven't seen the new season, the clear card thing, but like, yeah. And like Digimon, the first season is still like really good to this day. Escaflowne. Although it's really interesting watching Escaflowne now versus then, because when I watched it as a kid, it was definitely seemed like I was more into it for the action, but watching it like now as I'm older, like I see so much of like it really is like a romance, and like I see that so much more now when I rewatch it, which is interesting. And then there's some anime that I just can't watch again, like Monster Rancher. I tried watching that not too long ago and I just couldn't get into it. I remember liking it as a kid, but I just can't do it now. Same with Pokemon. I don't think I could watch Pokemon again. I think it was definitely like for my younger self. The monster rap. I remember it kind of, or like, God, all the English opening themes for anime back in the day were like crazy. Like One Piece, it was a rap. It was a rap about pirates, and it worked. Like, what? Oh my god. Escaflowne. They definitely, see, that's the thing with Escaflowne too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The English opening for Escaflowne is definitely more action-based, but the Japanese version is definitely like that romance vibe. I'd even say the same thing with Cardcaptors, actually. The Cardcaptors English opening is definitely more like action based, whereas the Japanese version of Cardcaptors is like a more like the magical girl kind of theme, which Cardcaptors kind of is, right? In a way. So like, so interesting how like the openings of like the English anime, like the English openings for anime just like deceived you. Except for Gundam Wing, they didn't change the opening for that one. They kept it the Japanese opening. And like in Japanese too. They didn't like dub it in English. I remember that, which was very like interesting to me back then. Because every other anime's opening was different, or they had like, they changed it to English language. But not Gundam Wing. Yeah, they didn't. It was in, Gundam Wing's opening was still in Japanese. It was so interesting. I remember it came on like so late at night too that I'd watch it when I was in bed and I was supposed to be asleep. Really? Yo, if you're curious about like good English versions, like anime openings or endings too, look up Amelie or Amelie, like Amalee. Yo, her versions of the openings in English are fucking amazing. I have a bunch of them on my iPod because they're on Apple. So good. Getting kind of hot in my room. I'm really hoping I finish this around the 2-hour mark, which is in like 45 minutes, so I can turn on my AC and also put my pajamas back on because I pretty much live in my pajamas. And you know, to get a bit saucy and scandalous on my stream here, I don't stream with pants because it's hot, so I tend to not stream with any pants on. I get to be a bit cool when I'm streaming normally. Not today though. Obviously I, you know, had to wear pants and like actual clothes and not my pajamas for this stream. It'll be nicer when it's like winter-ish, like fall winter when I'm streaming. Then I get to wear like my hoodies and my jackets, and I love those. I have like such a large collection of like hoodies and jackets, it's insane. They're so freaking comfortable. Let's see. Those are probably too short to continue using, but that's fine. Okay, more purple. Actually, I'm gonna do pink. My gap. The wool keeps getting caught on my nail. Like, I don't want to change them yet. in a week. In a week I'll do it. I'll cut my nails, fix this one. Right, pink. The last color of the rainbow. Probably could have found a softer red and orange to go with this, but it's not that bad. It's almost like it's going from like a more brighter red to like the faded, more pastel-y colors. Kinda nice. I'm glad it's working out. Unintentionally so. So anyone here have any plans for the holidays? Or had plans if you're Canadian? Because it was Canada Day, and today is, well, now it is because we're after 12. But it is the US holiday. Anybody got any fun plans for the holiday? I did nothing on Canada Day. I'm Canadian, for anyone who doesn't know. I did hear some fireworks, but that's about it. But apparently, there were talks of like even canceling Canada Day because of like some shit that's going on. So for anyone who doesn't know, there were in like BC and Saskatchewan, I think, there were a bunch of like unmarked graves found. Like from like, I don't know how many years ago, but like many, many years ago. And like they're just now being found or some shit. So it's like really crazy. I don't know all the details. I've just like kind of listened to it on the news, bits and pieces of it. So yeah. All I know is that the Canadian government was involved with that and have since apologized, and then the Catholic Church, but they have yet to apologize. So then again, it is the Catholic Church and they tend to take a long time to like admit their mistakes. So it is what it is. Right? I mean, that's true, but like it's still like super sad because it was like children's graves. And like the families would say, hey, my child went missing, and yet like nothing was ever done, and it's super sad. It like really is. Right, that's why like the government, they're doing what they can, I believe. But it really is like kind of dumb that the Catholic Church hasn't like apologized or like, you know, been like, hey, yeah, we are also responsible for this and we're gonna do blah 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 to, you know, try to make amends or something. Like the fact that there's nothing is like, yeah, like this is one of the reasons why like the Catholic Church gets like such criticism. And like I myself growing up going to Catholic schools and shit, kind of sucks that like this is like my religion, you know what I mean? And yet they're being like this. It's super sad. Like what the fuck, you know? Yeah. Like it's ridiculous. Or how about friggin', since, you know, this is kind of LGBTQIA plus kind of thing I'm doing here and whatever, the theme of the stream. How about the fact that, like, the Catholic Church acknowledges gay relationships but won't acknowledge, like, gay marriage? So it's like, yeah, we acknowledge that you exist and that you can be with who you want, but we're still not gonna let you get married though, because, you know, like, what? It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. But whatever. There are issues with my religion. It is what it is, I guess. At least there are places you can get married if you're gay or whatever. At least some places you can. But I wouldn't necessarily, I don't think that's like religion is dumb necessarily. I would say that like the people in charge, the higher ups can be, or like the radicals or fanatics or this, like, I don't know. Like, because religion itself is interesting. Like if you actually like read, you know, the Bible or whatever, or read their religious texts and, you know, look into it, and like religion's very interesting. It's very interesting. There's just been very poor decisions, you know, past and present, that just makes me sad. Yeah. Don't mix fabrics. Wait, what? oh, Jesus. Yeah. Like a lot of the Old Testament, you can't really take like literally, you know what I mean? Like it is, that's the thing, like well, the New Testament is just all about Jesus. I mean, pretty much. It's the New Testament is basically just Jesus's biography. Put it that way. Well, see, for what I believe is that, like, God created science. He created evolution. He created, you know, all that stuff. That's how I believe it to be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he created the world in 7 days. Like, we have evolution and all that stuff, right? So my belief is God made that happen, or God, you know, has a hand in that stuff, or whatever. I mean, yeah, well, actually there was nothing, and then God created the Garden of Eden or whatever. Yeah, that's technically the story that's in the Bible. Like I said, the Old Testament. You know, the fact that like the Earth is in the perfect position in the solar system or even in the universe to produce life. That's like super interesting. Right? And it kind of sucks when like super religious people don't recognize that fact, because that's so cool. I mean, yeah, bacteria will spawn on anything if you let it sit and spoil, so like, I don't know, there are just so many fascinating things in the world that just to like shut your mind off to any one of them is like, you're losing out. Like, even though I'll probably be seen as weird for this, but I think that there's life out there in the universe somewhere. Whether that's aliens or whatever, there's something. And to think that there isn't, where's the fun in that? It's fun to imagine. And just let your mind wander and like think about things and whatever. I mean, you don't have to be religious to, like, you know, to look up Buddhism or Sikhism or Judaism and just, like, learn about it. You don't have to be religious to want to learn. And it's interesting. It's interesting learning about people's different belief systems and or different cultures and stuff. I mean, that's fine if you think that way. Like I said, if you don't want to believe, you don't have to believe, but it's still interesting to look into. Sikhism is super interesting. Buddhism is pretty cool too. Yeah. Just interesting to learn about stuff and see what people believe and how religion even came to be and stuff like that, like the history of it all too, or like the philosophy of religion, you know, like Thomas Aquinas and stuff like that. You know, philosophy in general is super interesting. I do love philosophy, like metaphysics, love that shit. You know, Aristotle, Plato, Descartes. Oh yeah. Hume and Kant, they're okay. Nietzsche. Philosophy is so interesting. I love philosophy. There's all the different, like, people in the, like, just... it's so broad. There's so many different kinds of philosophy. But... super, super interesting. Like I said, I try not to close my mind off to, like, anything, because learning about things is interesting and fun. Oops. Even if there's, like, someone or something whose opinions, like, you don't really agree with, it's still interesting to know and to, like, at least form an opposite opinion. Because, like, depending on who you're talking to, you might have some fun debates. You know? Okay. 2 rows done. And yes, definitely good that I went with this green. So I'm gonna have to change out the one there. Yeah. Pink time. There was, when I was in my polyamorous relationship, my ex-girlfriend, she took me to this place where they were talking about ethic stuff, like ethical philosophy. And it was really, really freaking fascinating. So we had, like, 2 people kind of debating a topic to do with ethics. Yeah. It was a really cool night. It was a nice date, to be honest. Super fun. Right? Nature of existence. Right? If you can find someone to, like, talk about certain things with, even if you have an opposing opinion, it's just super fascinating, because maybe you'll, like, even if you don't change your beliefs, it's still interesting to, like, learn other people's opinions. You know? Or even if you're talking to someone who's religious, just learning why they are religious can be interesting, or why they practice the religion that they do. True. But there's some people, like myself, who eventually choose it. Like, yeah, I did go to Catholic elementary school and high school, and yeah, it is kind of forced on you. It wasn't forced on me at home, though. Like, we never went to church and stuff like that. But, like, and I did have a falling out with my religion in high school, because it kind of did get monotonous. Like, being forced, like, the fact that they teach you the same things every year throughout your school life is annoying. It's like there's more to the Bible than just like 5 stories. And I really hated the fact that they're like, oh, you have to go to church and you have to confess and all these other like arbitrary rules, when it's like, it's not really necessary, to be honest. Then, like, you know, afterwards I looked into it myself, and yeah, learning my religion on my own, I actually ended up liking it more. Not necessarily. The act of going to church is just like it's more of a community thing, right? Because it's not like you have to go to church to praise God or to celebrate God or whatever. You can kind of do that whenever. Like, you can pray whenever you want, and you can talk to God whenever you want. He's God. That's the whole point of him. He's always there, whatever. You don't have to go to church to talk to God. Just like with like confessing your sins, like, or talking to a priest. You don't have to talk to a priest. He's God. If you are truly sorry and you know, if you do something and you say to God, hey, like, I did this thing and I feel really guilty, or blah, 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 he's God. He'll know that. You don't have to go to a church to speak. You don't have to confess your sins to a priest for God to hear you. You know what I mean? So, like, that whole thing just bothered me, that they were forcing you down that path, and it's like, no, you don't have to. He's fucking God. Like, you know? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, if you're the kind of person who wants to go to church, fine. It's not like there's anything wrong with that if you believe those things. But don't think that you have to, is my argument, right? That's the part that pisses me off. Is like people telling me, oh, you have to go to church and you have to blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I don't have to. No, you don't have to. Read the Bible, man. Read the Bible. I've read the Bible, like, and not like, you know, not just being taught the Bible or like going to church the few times I had when I was younger and like them picking scriptures to read out. Like, I've read the Bible. I have a Bible. Yeah, they do. They're primarily Old Testament, yeah. I actually even have the Jehovah's Witness Bible on my phone, actually. Someone I worked with was a Jehovah's Witness, and we would talk about our religions, and he pointed me to an app so I could actually read their Bible. It's interesting. A lot of similarities to like my own. Yeah. But a lot of religion has their rituals. But like there's some, see, it depends on the ritual though. Like I said, like going to church, the act of going to church is about, you know, being a community and celebrating God and stuff like that, and, you know, listening to the priest talk about the scriptures and Bible verses and shit like that. You can do all that on your own. You don't have to go to church for that. But some people do because they like the community of it. And that's fine. But you don't have to do it. It's not like if you don't go to church, you're gonna go to hell. Like, that's not... Even though they tell you that, that's not actually true. I would say I'm agnostic. Definitely am Catholic. There we go. Got that. Back to red, baby. I'm just someone who's actually read the Bible. So, yeah. You know, I form my own opinions. I don't let people tell me their opinions of my religion. True. Honestly, that's like the easiest part of the Bible to understand, because like I said, the New Testament is basically just Jesus's biography, pretty much. The Old Testament is a bit more out there, because it's more symbolism and shit like that. But yeah. That is what they tell you. Yeah, exactly. That's what they tell you. If you don't go to church, if you don't do all this and do that and blah blah blah, then you're going to hell and whatever. But then it's also like, you know, a murderer versus someone who, you know, lived a good life but never went to church on Sundays. Are they the same? Are they both going to hell? Like, is there no, like, system in place? You know what I mean? Like, if you're a good person but you just don't go to church on Sundays, is, you know, I don't think God's gonna be like, oh, well, fuck you, you're going to hell, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Exactly, that's right. So if the murderer has a priest come in and they confess their sins, are they just all of a sudden good? Like, it's not like you can trick God. You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna, you know, confess to the priest, the murderer's gonna confess to the priest on their deathbed, go to heaven, and God's gonna be like, well, because you did that, you're in. It's like, no, if you don't feel actual guilt, God's gonna know that. Like, it's so dumb. That's why there's some things about the religion that just, like, it's kind of questionable what they tell you. Yeah, purgatory. Right? But then it's like, it's almost like it's a way to trick God, but like, he's fucking God. Like, if you're not truly guilty for the murder, God will know. Like, it's really funny. There's a lot of things that are questionable, but then, like I said, this is stuff that you're told as a Catholic or Christian. You're told these things, and that's what's questionable. If you actually, like, read the Bible, you know, do your research and learn on your own, it's not as, like, crazy. So yeah. True. But like, if that murderer, you know, wasn't truly guilty, I doubt they got into heaven. You had Sunday school? Oh my god. I did not have Sunday school. That's hilarious. No, I didn't have Sunday school, so you were like more than me. Oh my god, I can imagine that. Apparently you do. I mean, you went to Sunday school, you got the cred, so like... But... You refused your confirmation? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh wow. For my confirmation, my older cousin was my sponsor, and she had a 666 tattooed on the back of her neck. Like, she got it after watching the movie The Omen, so yeah. It's pretty hilarious. I think she hid it, so like no one could see it, but still. But yeah. Like, what happened when you refused your confirmation? Like, wait, did you go to, like, a Catholic school, though? Or no? It's like, I feel like having gone to a Catholic school, like, I don't think I could have refused even if I had wanted to, but, like, I had no, like, yeah, I had, like, no self-awareness or independence back in that day. Back in those days. I was definitely a follower back then. I didn't start having, like, I didn't really start coming into my own until, like, grade 11. So, yeah. It took me a lot of years to develop a personality, let's just say that. Here. Yeah. The second I could stop learning religion in school, I did. So, like, in grades 9 and 10, I had to... Yeah, it was 9 and 10, I had to still do religion. And then in grade... sorry, 9 and 10, sorry. And then grade 11, I was able to do world religion, where I learned about some of the stuff we talked about, like Sikhism, Buddhism, Judaism, and stuff like that. And then in grade 12, I dropped religion altogether, and I took philosophy instead, and fell head over heels with philosophy. I'm just gonna toss these. Philosophy? Mwah. Love of my life when it comes to school. Like, courses. Obviously the writing ones are, like, obviously, like, my jam, but, like, besides the writing course, my creative writing course in grade 12, it's all about philosophy, baby. But I will say, I did have a really cool religion teacher in grade 10. Like, he was definitely, like, not one of those, like, shove it down your throat kind of teachers. He was actually, like, really cool and, like, informative. Like, you would ask him things and he would, like, legit tell you, you know what I mean? Not just, like, regurgitate information about the religion. So probably the first time I kind of liked it, but I still had my issues at that point in my life. Like, I almost got in trouble in school for, like, skipping going to church when I was in high school. So, like, in high school, we'd have mass, probably less, like, I can't even remember, like, how many times a year we would have mass, but we would gather in the gym, because we didn't have, like, a church or anything, right? Like, my elementary school, we had a church we would go to once a month for mass, but not in high school. So, one year, I can't remember if I was in grade 10 or 11, but one year, so I think it was probably grade 11, I had my falling out with religion, and I didn't want to attend the mass that we were having in the gym, because I was like, why do I have to attend mass? Like, what's that gonna do for me, you know what I mean? And then I got caught in the hallway, got sent to the principal's office, and the principal was like, you're gonna have to do detention for, like, oh, I can't remember how long she had said, but I was like, okay, whatever. So I showed up the next day in the morning earlier to do my detention, and the principal wasn't there. So I was like, okay, guess I'm not doing detention. And then I just never did detention. It was the only time I ever got in trouble in school, too. I was a good kid. I mean, I've always been an introvert, but, like, back then, introvert wasn't really a thing, so you were just known as quiet and shy and shit like that. So yeah, I never got into trouble. Although, in elementary school, for my last, I think 2 years in elementary school, I was a door monitor. And I'd always be the door monitor at the back of the school where the gym was. And when you were on recess, you weren't allowed to be at the back of the school. So it was kind of just like a non-thing, really. You would just stand there, kill your time during recess, because no one was coming in at that door anyways. However, the good thing about it is that you could sneak into the stage. The gym had a stage. You could sneak back there and, like, jump on the mats and stuff like that, like climb up something and jump on the mats, and like, yeah, it was super fun. Totally broke the rules. Didn't care. Never got caught. Except for one time a janitor came in and I like lied to them saying that I forgot my jacket during gym class. And everyone believed me whenever I would like lie. Because I was the quiet kid in class. No one ever, like even the teachers, like no one ever suspected me of doing anything misbehavioral because I did it in class, so why would they think I do it out of class? But yeah, that thing with the gym is the only like really like, I guess, bad thing I did in my youth, really though. So, pretty mild, all things considered, but still. Oops. Almost done here. One more row of rainbows. See if I can do it in 15 minutes. Then that'll be the 2-hour mark. That's not bad though, doing one panel a stream. Not so bad. Speedrun it? I could go fast. Kinda fast. Got caught on the back. Yeah. Let's see, so there's maybe... Let's see if I can predict. We got 2 more. That's all the drops. Maybe 5 more streams of this. There's 2 more panels and then the raindrops. And then sewing it together. Maybe 4 or 5 more streams. And the box will be finished. And boy yellow. There we go. This yellow is a bit more coarse than the other wool. Might be thicker. Probably a 4-strand. Like bundles of wool come in like either 3-strand or 4-strand, so if you like unravel it, you can kind of see how many strands there are that make up one thing. This one I think is 4-strand, so it's a bit thicker. I think the other one's too, but they're still like, they're different brands and shit. But yeah, not that it necessarily matters. It's not like you're wearing it. Now if you're knitting or something, then it kind of matters what wool you're using to an extent. Depends on what you're knitting or crocheting. Like if it's clothes or like a plushie, you kind of want to use like good quality to an extent. Ooh, which reminds me, I really want to do like crocheting on this stream at some point. I want to like crochet some like cat toys and put like catnip in them for my kitties. They'll play with them even without the catnip though, because I did like make one as a test, but putting catnip in it just like adds to the fun. I'll do that at some point. Like I said, I still have probably 4 or 5 more streams with this, so I have time to figure out what I want to do for my next project. I really would like to do resin. But resin would have to probably be small projects because like it's just easier to do on a stream. Plus it would probably take longer too, so we'll see. Crocheting would take a long time too. I'd have to learn it. I don't really remember. I'd probably have to watch a tutorial video to like refresh my memory. But I love making things. I gotta do another emote live stream too. I want to improve my emotes a bit. I have an idea to like merge my tier 3 with my tier 1. So I kind of want to do that. My tier 2 is still like my favorite though. That raindrop came out so good. And just to show off because I can, these are my emotes. Like I said, I want to merge the first one and third one together. The second one, top tier. I'll definitely do that on stream at some point. Maybe I'll do it after I'm finished this trinket box that I'm making. I'll do another emote stream. Come on. Almost done. Come on, there's the hole. Found it. And yellow is on this side. On this side. This is a really nice green. Glad I found it. I had a kind of a hard time finding the purple I wanted for the asexual flag color. Like, I only had 2 purples at home originally, this light one that I have here and like a darker one. It wasn't quite the shade that I wanted, and then going to the store to find the shade, it was a bit tricky. It's a very unique purple, actually. It's not necessarily a dark purple, but yeah. But I found a good one, so be good. Got my asexual colors ready, my pen colors ready. And as far as I know, we asexuals are still taking over Denmark. I think that's still a thing. I don't know. Yeah. Like apparently, so on Reddit, there's a thing for asexuals, right? Like there's subreddits for everything, right? There's one for asexuals, and it's pretty much just a lot of like memes for the most part. And for some reason, someone was like, one of them said something like, you know, 1% of the population are asexuals. And that number came out to like, I can't remember exactly what the number was, but I think it was like more than 1 million. And so the meme went on to say that like that's more than the population of Australia. And then someone was like, we should take over Denmark because like their military force is only like super less than that. Like I think it came out to something like each person in the Danish military would have to fight off like 2,000 plus asexuals, so like we could totally take over Denmark. And then we have plans to take over Hungary because they have anti-gay laws or something in place, and yeah. But apparently we're starting with Denmark, and then I guess world domination. So, yep. that's something that's been discussed on the asexual subreddit. So that's been fun. And apparently, but like there are some like certain symbols for asexuality, and for some reason it's always been like garlic bread and cake, and then somehow now it's dragons are a part of it. So that's pretty cool. Gotta say, it's pretty awesome being ace. We have garlic bread, which is delicious, cake, which is delicious, we got dragons, which are super cool, we're seeking world domination. Like, it's pretty awesome being ace, I'm not gonna lie. The memes, too funny. They're on point. And just about done green. Usually not a big fan of the color green in general, but this is a really nice green, I gotta say. I think green is one of my least favorite colors. This one's really nice. It's almost like a mint green. I like it. I approve. Blue. Blue, my favorite color, blue. Although not this shade of blue. It's gotta be dark blue. You know? I'm not a fan of light colors, even though I'm actually wearing white for a change, which is interesting, but I kind of really like this shirt, so I went with it. But yeah, dark blue is the best. And then black and purple. But like dark versions of those colors. Like dark black. You know what I'm saying? Way better than light black, right? I feel like when I have no one to talk to in chat, I kind of just ramble about random shit and then stupid things come out of my mouth. That's not fun. And then I immortalize the stupid things I say forever on the internet. Beautiful. I mean, eventually the videos on Twitch go away, but I do upload everything to YouTube, so... Yep, the stupid shit I say will always be available. But there's probably a lot of people who can relate to the fact that sometimes you just ramble and say things that sound kind of dumb. Especially when it's super quiet. Oops. Like, I think I have music playing in the background for you guys. I don't hear it. I probably should have put my headphones on. At least I could listen to music and hum along to it while I'm doing this, because it's just like silence. That like makes it worse. colors. Let's go. Almost done. Just got a little bit of purple and a little bit of pink. And we just passed the 2-hour mark. Not bad. Bad at all. Actually, the other sides are shorter, so it'll actually take me a little bit less time to do them next week. So yeah. Then I get to sew it all together, and then I make the raindrops and put them on. I'll probably use the hot glue gun to do that. Easiest. I should be able to do it. I do have a power bar next to me I can plug it into. Then I'll assemble it, and it'll look gorgeous. Okay, purple, done, baby. I cut too much purple, but it's fine. Tiny bit of pink. Too much. Yep, and get caught. There. Pink complete. Okay. And that's done. You put my needle away so I don't lose it or anything. Okay. Yeah, that's it. There's the second side. So I definitely have to change the green on this one, which is, I can definitely do easy, and I'll do it off camera. Then yeah. And I definitely glad that I went with the another green. Definitely looks a lot better now. This one stood out like way too much. It was very harsh in comparison. But yeah, this one's really nice. I don't know if you can see it better up close. Actually, that looks a lot better, the colors. Yeah. So I like how it kind of starts very bold with the red and it goes into like a more pastel-y thing. Yeah, versus this one, that green is like very harsh. But yeah, 2 sides, done. Probably another, if I have 2 more panels, plus sewing it together, plus the drops, probably 4 or 5 more streams with this project. Yeah. I think I'm done for today. I'll be continuing with this next week, next Saturday. However, my next stream is tomorrow night at 11 p.m. EST. I'll be continuing with the Loop Hero. Maybe doing, maybe trying for another boss run. Yeah, we'll see. Well, we'll see tomorrow what I decide to do in the game, but Loop Hero, super fun game, love it. Yeah, so thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for keeping me company, and have a good night, good day, whatever time it is for you, and I hope to see you next stream, whenever that may be. Bye. How can I wave? There we go, bye. It's awkward, I'm just gonna go, bye.